So for a warm-up, we're gonna have two bands attached to each other. You loop one band on and then just slip one band into the edge there. Okay, we're gonna sit in a little quarter squat. We're gonna squeeze our shoulder blades back, protract our shoulders. Retract the shoulder blades, protract the shoulder blades. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears, so don't shrug like this. And just get a nice big movement, trying to keep the middle of our body still while the shoulder blades work around that rib cage. After that, we're gonna do old school Superman. So we're gonna lay down on our belly, thumbs up, and we're just gonna extend and come back down. Hold it for a second, come back down. And we're trying to lift up as high as you can. Lift those arms, lift those legs, pause for a second, and come right back up. After that, we're gonna do med ball slams. So we're gonna reach up with the med ball, nothing crazy, 10, 15 pounds. Reach up, get on those toes, slam down hard, recycle. Get up hard, get up fast, get up on those toes, try to get as tall as you can. Use that core to slam down as hard as you can. We'll do 12 to 15 of all of these. So 12 to 15 of the ropes, 12 to 15 Superman, and 12 to 15 of the med ball stands, and we'll be ready. It's gonna be an overhead press. We're gonna start with the dumbbells here, elbows to the torso. We're gonna press straight up. You can rotate those hands forward a little bit, and then as you pull down, they come back to neutral, and the elbows come to the body. Again, press up, pull the elbows back down to the body. So we don't wanna see this. We don't wanna go halfway. We don't just wanna kind of toss up here. Press up, own the position, and pull back down. If you want to get your legs involved a little bit, that's not a problem at all. Try to get as many strict as you can, and then your legs can help out. And make sure that we don't arch from the spine. Keep that middle still. Next, we're going to move into a landmine. So put the barbell into a corner. If you've got a landmine sleeve, even better. We're going to work our handle all the way up to the front of the plate. So we don't want to be back here on the bar. We want to be up tight to the plates. And we're gonna stand over top of the weight. You don't wanna lean back, sitting your weight back and holding the weight out here and running a balance where the weight pulls you forward, you lean back, and everything just stays still. We wanna be over top of the weight. A good way to judge that, if you're holding the weight and you let go, you should be able to stay in the same spot. If you let go and you're gonna fall back, then you're off balance. So you need to be over top of the weight. Keep your butt low in a squat position. And again, we're gonna let those shoulder blades ride around that rib cage, squeeze them together, let the shoulder blades protract. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, let them apart. Nice smooth moves. Notice how my hips stay down. I don't stand up, I don't do a lot of movement, my low back. Keep it still. We're gonna do 8 to 10 reps of each of these. So 8 to 10 reps of the overhead press. Keep the middle tight. 8 to 10 reps of the landmine row, and we'll complete 4 total. Okay, so we're gonna move on to a rear foot elevated split squat. So we're gonna be here, rear foot's gonna be up. You can hold the weight here up top. If you wanna have a lot of weight, you can hold 2 weights down low. Okay, either way is fine. We're gonna squat down, taking that back knee to the ground. And I like to add a little bit of rotation, turning that opposite hip into the front leg. Make sure that you don't roll your front foot, keep that big toe on the ground. Good. Take that back knee almost to the ground. If your back knee is hitting the ground, you need to elevate this rear foot just a little bit more. We're gonna do 10 to 12 on each leg. Next, we're gonna come into our foam roller. Okay, just get any foam roller that you have. We're gonna put it on the front of our ankles. We're gonna press the ground away with our arms. So we're gonna be in a push-up position, and then we're gonna roll up, and then back down. If you can get a big range of motion, you can work that foam roller a little bit more up towards your knees. We're gonna roll up, try to pike, and put our hips up as high as we can to that ceiling, pause, and back down. Press that ground away, pause, and go back down. We're gonna get 10 to 12 reps there. Finally, after that, we're gonna be in a half kneeling side plank. So my bottom knee is gonna be on the ground here. I need to make sure that these hips are forward. Don't try to hide back here and get rotation all in the spine. Be up tall. I've got a very light dumbbell, 5 pounds. Thumb's gonna face down, and I'm gonna have my top leg up, and I'm gonna get 12 reps here, nice and smooth. Make sure you don't point that tall toe, that lifted toe, keep it pulled back, and I'm always reaching out, so I'm reaching out towards the camera here, all the way, big full range of motion, all the way up to the top, and then all the way back down. Make sure again that we're reaching out towards that camera, we're gonna get 10 to 12 on the right side, 10 to 12 on the left side. So 10 to 12 is our theme here, our rep theme. We have our single leg split squat. Add that rotation if you like. If you just want to go straight up and down, that's also fine, okay? We're trying to load into that hip, keep that torso upright when we go down. Nose is over the knees, which is over the toes. We have our foam roller, 10 to 12 reps, keep those hips high, press down into the ground with the feet and the hands. And then we have our side plank, reach out towards that camera with the arm and make sure that those hips are forward. We have 10 to 12 reps there, and we're gonna do 4 total rounds. For our last round, we're gonna be on a single leg, and we're gonna have just a slight kick out with the off leg. So we're gonna make 10 passes. See, it's challenging. We're gonna work on some balance here. We're gonna make 10 passes, try to find the big toe of the planted leg. 10 passes in a clockwise or counterclockwise position. Then we're gonna switch directions. You'll go the opposite way. Try not to scrunch your toes up. You'll fight that balance. Try not to scrunch your toes up. We're gonna spread the floor. Doing this barefoot's great. Don't drop the kettlebell. And don't be discouraged if you fall. Look, I'm falling all over the place. So work that balance. We're working the stability of the hip, working the muscles of the foot. 10 clockwise and counterclockwise on the right leg. 10 clockwise, 10 counterclockwise on the opposite leg, okay? Find something to stare at, find something to focus on, and look right at it. If it's 6 to 8 feet in front of you on the ground, that's gonna be optimal. Then, we're gonna get down on all fours, okay? In a bear position here, and I'm gonna drop my knee towards the ground, come back to neutral. Drop my opposite knee towards the ground, back to neutral. So I'm just rotating, dropping one knee down, dropping the other knee down. Pressing the ground away the whole time. Spreading those shoulder blades. If you have a little round in your upper back, that's okay. I'm not shifting my hips side to side like that. Keep your weight over top of the hands, shift the knee down, shift the other knee down. We're working on a little hip rotation, a little stretch that pelvis. You'll feel it stretching the low back. Finally, we're going to chin-ups. We're gonna get 6 to 8 reps. So, if you need a little boost, no problem at all. You can hit your blocks, jump up, control the descent, 2, 1, long, then reset. Boom. 3, 2, 1. If you don't need the assist, go straight from the ground, no problem. Again, 6 to 8 reps. Maybe you can get 3 regular and need to finish 4 out with some assistance. Great. Maybe you need to find a chin assist, no problem. If you want to use bands, they're not the worst thing in the world, but understand that your resistance, or your assistance, is going to be the same the whole time. So you may not need it at first, then need it towards the end, but it's going to help you at first anyway. So be careful about using the band. It would be my last option to help. If you can find benches or blocks or plates and stack up and give yourself a little boost with your legs, you cannot give yourself as much boost at the beginning and give yourself more boost at the end when you need it, so you can regulate how much help you're getting, okay? So that'll be your final circuit. Again, single leg, passing the kettlebell around, 10 revolutions clockwise, 10 revolutions counterclockwise on one leg, then switch to the other leg, okay? Going in that bear shift position. Again, the knees drive straight down, straight down, straight down. Don't wobble side to side. And then we're gonna get 6 to 8 chin-ups. So that'll be 4 rounds there. That'll complete our circuit. Okay, that'll complete our workout. So thanks for jumping in. If you got questions, let us know. We'd love to see you in person. We'll appreciate you being with us online. If you need anything, we're always here for you. Shoot us a message here on the app. Shoot us a message on Instagram. Call me. Whatever method you want to choose, we want to talk with you. We want to hear from you. We appreciate you, and have a great workout.